Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching GEORGIE MANDY'S First Marriage. This is the 19th episode of the first season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for in the link in the description below. Just clicking it, put a password in, and enjoy. I can't believe we're actually getting close to the end of the season. You know, I think 3 more after this and we're done. Pretty crazy. And that means that, you know, if we're doing this when season 2 comes out, it will be like a weekly release, which is pretty mad. You know, there's not really many shows that we've done that on the channel for, so that'd be really interesting. And last episode we seen Mandy actually, you know, getting some of that TV money being checked in. I think that's what the episode was called as well, TV money. And her dad was like beefing with her all episode. Jimmy was basically saying that, look mate, you get this money but you're not giving it out. You know, like, I'm paying for all the bills, all the food, you and Georgie to live here, and now you're getting money, you're working 2 jobs. Yeah, I appreciate you grafting, you're doing a lot of work. However, you know, we are, and we've got to, you know, put the roof over your head, and we'd appreciate it if you actually showed a bit of intent to give us some money. Don't mean we're going to take it. However, you would have. It was Audrey the one that said that he had to give it back. But, you know, show you're appreciative that, you know, we're here taking you under our, you know, wing, so to speak, and making sure that you and the baby and Georgie are all healthy and happy and, you know, got a roof over your head. And she wasn't happy with that, you know what I mean? And she was beefing all episode. But it was because, obviously, she wanted to go on a spa day and her dad was actually moaning about that. And, you know, I kind of countered that by basically saying that if she had enough money to give her dad some rent and then she paid all of her bills off and she still had money left over for a spa day, then, you know, she's allowed to do that, isn't she? You know what I mean? Like, it's not really an issue. But he ended up taking some of the money, tried to give it back to Georgie. He wouldn't take it. I mean, we actually never really found out if he gave it back, to be honest. We never actually found out if he gave it back. We did see, though, that Connie and his girlfriend, she's staying at the house for a bit. She said that our place was being fumigated, even though we know most of the time that's code for big kids out that have a place to stay, and that kind of come out at the end of the episode, and he's going to crash there for a few days. So it's going to be interesting to see how his mum reacts, obviously, when she finds that out. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully, guys, enjoy it. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
I just need a cup of coffee to go. If you might be interested in a little side work.
We talking bookie work?
I'm happy that the continuation from this is still going on.
Excited.
Oh, there you are.
Yep, doing my own laundry.
Can I give you a medal?
Metal's a bit much, but there might be other stuff you can give me.
Well, anyway, your Mima asked me to help her out with a little business.
Key business?
Hey, be cool, okay? We don't say it out loud. Well, it seems my dad lost money to her and hasn't paid her yet. Yeah, I mean, he's always giving me crap about how I am with money, and now I got him.
I heard Vanna White was in Playboy. Is that true?
May 1987.
How do you know that?
Because it was very tasteful, and I was disappointed.
Well, this is nice. Just the 2 of us. Cool. You ever gonna pay Connie the money you owe her?
What?
I know about your betting. Can't believe it.
Shh. It's not a big deal. This was the first time.
Here I am, $1,200 bucks. Let's go.
That's a lot, that,
Now,
actually.
if I pay all at once, your mother will know.
And this whole time, you have been on me about my debt.
That ain't the same.
Pay up,
Or what?
or I'll tell Mom.
Innit? She's got that over his head.
Deadbeat.
Innit? The thing is, though, like, in the context of what she's saying there, she's kind of right. Like, she's wasted. I'm just going to 1,200. Let's just, because that was his loss. Yeah. He spent 1,200 on betting. And if he won, great. He would have got way more money. But he didn't. He lost. That's 1,200 in the bin. He's in debt. She spent 1,200 on purses, trainers, and dresses and shoes or whatever's. At least they're in her closet. She might be in debt as well, but she's in debt with these things. He's in debt with nothing. So in reality, he's the one that's kind of winning in that situation.
Yeah.
Just swell.
Aren't you gonna ask me about mine?
Not bothered.
Wasn't planning on it.
Nobody likes to chit-chat anymore. Got a minute?
I do not. I already worked this out with Mandy.
You paid up?
I made a payment.
So you are good?
Yes. In 23 more payments. I'm doing it a little at a time so Audrey don't notice. Look, it's just a hobby. I'm allowed to have a hobby.
Okay, well, we're fixing up your Mustang. Ain't that a hobby?
50? He owes me 1,200.
No, he owes you 1,200 minus 50.
I told you not to take money from family, but you never listened.
Speaking of not listening, ignore him. I let your dad slide. I got a reputation for being soft. All of a sudden, nobody pays us.
$17 and bag of Cheerios.
A little muscle. Right here. Try and avoid my nap time.
I wonder how much Dale gets
You
paid for a
handle this, or
cameo.
do I need to get involved?
Yeah, I can handle it.
Why don't you let me talk to her? I'm her favorite.
Are you?
Sheldon moved away and Missy called her a bitch last week. So
It's a nice surprise.
Cece Mr. Meemaw.
Can you believe your daddy thinks I'm a complete idiot? I'll settle it with Jim myself.
What, you gonna have his knees broken?
No. His balls. Can you say balls?
Is that so?
She's gone straight for the jugular.
Well, thank you for telling me. Just someone wanting money.
Oh, that is so annoying.
It sure is.
She just literally went there, but she done that last time, you know. Do you remember when she went to that guy's house and like he wasn't gonna pay and she like leant in and shouted his wife? Like that's literally everybody's cave. However, you know, she could make an exception for a family. I know she was saying, "Oh, if I do this, that everybody will want to do it," but like, it's not the same, is it? First of all, Dale was right. You shouldn't really do it to family because it can cause rifts. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, technically they're not family, but Georgie is, and it cause friction between them. However, she does make me laugh, Connie. She's literally not bothered. She'll just go straight for the jugular. I mean, I don't know if you've got any of these programs in the United States, but there used to be a program here in the UK called Can't Pay, Take It Away. And basically it was debt collectors. So like, I mean, it's not gambling. People who owe people money and they've not paid, so it goes to the High Court. The High Court will send the debt collectors, and they'll literally just come in your house, like they'll just walk in now and they'll be like to me, right, we're taking this laptop, yeah, we're taking that camera, yeah, that computer screen, boom, yeah, that's another $100, yeah, what else can we take, you know, like, and you can't do anything about it. They've literally got a High Court order. They're allowed, if my door's unlocked, they could just walk in and take it. But like, the show was great because like, you used to watch them just turn up to someone's house and walk in and take the stuff. However, I mean, it's tight on the people because some of them have got no money, but it's, people are ruthless in terms of, you owe us money, we're taking. You know what I mean? We're just going to take it. Like, businesses just shutting them down in a day. You know what I mean? Like, literally everything gone ransacked. And it is mad. That's why I say it once, I say it again. Like, you should only ever invest, say, in stocks and shares and stuff, or gamble, like, with money that is disposable. Don't get money from your wage and then be like, oh, I need an extra $500 this month. Let's put it on a bet. Oh, shit, I've lost it. Now I've got $1,200 that I need to... Oh, don't do that. Disposable income. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's his $1,200. He said that he can pay it, but he wants to do it in small installments so his wife don't find out. But then, you know, he shouldn't have just gambled it then, should he? Do you know what I mean? Like, she's going to find out, and I don't know if she's going to hold it over his head or if she's going to throw digs at him all episode, but it's going to be interesting anyway. You know, she does make me laugh sometimes in situations when it revolves him anyway. When she's doing early digs at Georgie at the start of the season, it's a bit annoying, but like when it's around Jim and stuff, I don't mind it.
Did you use margarine in the mashed potatoes?
I didn't think you'd notice. Guess I would have lost that bet. Gee, I've been meaning to ask, how is your Meemaw doing?
Well, you know her. Drinking, smoking.
I'm gonna give her a call.
I'll talk to her.
Thank you. Let her know she doesn't need to bring anything.
Will do.
And when she's here, ask her not to take any more bets from my husband. Cut the daddy crap. I know you're in on it.
Mandy.
Nice try.
Okay, I got it. Dad lost all our money and now we have to eat margarine.
So you got something for me?
No, I think we're good.
You realize he still owes me a lot of money.
I do. We're not paying.
Our
He
real
made
business,
it.
that's why.
So did you. That he would pay. We can always call the police and see what they have to say.
Hey, Audrey. What a nice surprise that I remembered your name.
Just came by to threaten me.
What are you doing that for?
She should never have taken a bet from my husband.
Do you need to be here?
That is a good question. Why did I come in here?
Your mother sucks. Threatened to call the cops.
What did you say?
I told her if I was going down, I was taking you with me.
Connie,
I know everybody'd be a lot happier if I was just some sweet old lady playing bingo. You might remind her that when you were pregnant, I took you in.
Just here to report a crime.
Is it a murder? Because your ass is killing me.
Next.
Yes, I have some information regarding illegal sports.
Aren't you Jim McAllister's wife?
How do you know Jim?
Oh, he sponsors our softball team. They do our tires. G. Cooper's your son-in-law. And his grandma. What a character. I arrested her once. Now we go mall walking on the weekends.
Shake that thing.
I mean, to be honest, though, it's creepy that, innit?
Don't take this out on Connie. This is my fault.
I know it's your fault. The next time you lie to me is gonna be the last time you lie to me.
Ain't gonna be a next time.
Right answer.
I hope not.
You finished the brakes on the Saturn?
Yeah, all done.
Who's playing?
Stroh's cards.
Ah, should be a good one.
Just starting. Want to make it interesting?
I find the game interesting enough as it is.
Yes, sir.
Bet Ruben $10 on the game.
And that wasn't weird.
No.
I'm going back to work. Just taking care of my family.
What are you talking about?
Well, I know how mad everyone's been, so I went ahead and paid Mimo.
I said not to?
With our money?
Yes. Also, yes, was helping.
Humiliating me.
I had a little stashed away.
Stashed away from me?
I kind of get where Mandy's coming from.
I fixed it.
That was like, it reminded me in Big Bang Theory. Gotta say that, it reminded me, and now I can't remember who it was, but I think he was in the log cabin. It might have been Leonard or Penny or something. He was in there and he was talking, and he was saying that he's got a grand stashed away for rainy days or something. And he's like, oh, you're hiding it away or whatever. So it's like, the thing is, he was trying to do the right thing there, the nice thing. And I think the only person that can really kind of be upset, mad, sad, whatever you want to call it, embarrassed in that situation is Jim. Because everybody wants to be man or woman enough to pay their own debts. They don't want people bailing them out. And he probably feels a little bit embarrassed that he couldn't pay Connie and he had to get Georgie to do it. You know what I mean? It is embarrassing. He said that he could pay his debts as well, but he's only doing it in a little bit, in increments, so that his wife won't figure it out and see it. 1,200 is a lot, though, if being totally honest. I do think 1,200 is a lot. And I mean, just can't really say anything. You know, I told that woman that she's getting no money. Well, technically, you know, it is what it is. He bet you should have an agreement. You know what I mean? Like, don't bet if you know what I mean. Don't do the time. Don't do the crime if you're not wanting to do the time, so to speak. And don't bet if you can't afford to, you know, lose your money. And Georgie, I get as well. Like he was just trying to make everybody happy, and Mandy being upset. I mean, I'd be more upset that he'd spent $1,200 of our money that we could have used on a vacation. Do you know what I mean? Or we could have bought something. I wouldn't be mad that he was hiding it from me. That's each to their own with the money. Do you know what I mean? If my girlfriend has $2,000 in the bank, and I mean, I'm not arsed at all as long as everything else, kind of going back to the episode before with Mandy, and as long as she pays the bills and does whatever she wants, her remaining money is theirs to do, whether it's save up $1,200 and pay or whatnot. But she's just mad that he's stashing it away and hiding it. Probably because Mandy would have spent it, to be honest, as well, wrapped up a bit more credit card. But I actually enjoyed this episode. I always say that every time, like Connie or Dale or whatever's in it. Like Dale simply reminds me like an old granddad. Always makes me laugh every time he makes an appearance. I'd love to know how much they get paid for these cameos, because what his scenes could have been recorded in 5 minutes. It's when I say it's acting, it is acting, but like when you're an actor, it's not really acting, is it? It's just natural to them. He just walks in, has a bit of a conversation, and walks out. You know what I mean? And like on the day's work, it must be fun though. Honestly, it must be fun dipping out in and out, especially when it's your mates and you've been there for a while and been in different sets. I mean, I literally would love to be an actor. It'd be such a good job. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks for checking out our channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. You know, I know that Orgy's mad at Jim for doing his bets, but like, I feel like everybody bets. I mean, I'd literally do it every week. So when the football season's on, English football, Premier League, like, we have a 38-game season, 20 teams in the league, play each other twice, can't play yourself, so it's not 40, it's 38. And I put, at the start of the year, 380 quid into a betting account, whichever one I decide to do that. 380 in there, and that means that every game week, 38 game weeks. I put £10 on that game week. At the end of the year, I might lose all of the 380 quid, which if I did, absolute wonder. But like, it is what it is. Disposable income. I've saved it, I know it, and that's how I play. However, some years you could end up with 7, 8, 900, double your money, triple your money. You're laughing. Do you know what I mean? You can spend it. You don't have to put money in the next year, because if I put, you know, 380 in and come out with 1.2k, you know what I mean? I could take the rest out, leave 380 in next year, put no money in. I'm all in the gains. You know what I mean? It's all about those gains. So it looks like it makes the games more better as well. You know what I mean? Like, you're watching it and like you want your team to win, but then what if you've got a Harry Maguire to get a yellow card, or Bruno Fernandes to score a goal? You know what I mean? You're like, every shot, every tackle, come on, come on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just makes it so much more better. And like I said, you know, gambling is an addiction. People do get hooked on it, and like, it's the worst when people gamble to reclaim the losses. That's bad. That's bad. But I mean, like I said, I'll put it in and just $10 a week and just do it as a bit of fun. Like playing the lottery, you know, every week you play the lottery. I hope you win the Euro Millions or the Powerball or whatever it is your country, and it's just a little bit of entertainment. Now, Connie technically, you know, can't really do anything about it if people decide not to pay it. It's kind of like a loophole because it's illegal. Do you know what I mean? She's running an illegal business if people don't want to pay. And what is she going to do about it? Unless she goes around and does a crime and like takes you out, breaks your legs or whatever, then, you know, she'll probably get even more. You know, if I bet 1.2k and don't pay her, and she comes around and breaks my legs and I report her, she's going to get done for GBH, grievous body harm, breaking my legs, and obviously, you know, get done for producing betting without a license, and she'll be getting sent down for loads just for the sake of a bit of cash. So she's in a sticky wicket area, but I mean, I'm always enjoy seeing her in the episodes. It's always fun and it's always eventful, isn't it? So thanks for checking out today's. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.